A Russian airstrike hit a large military base in western Ukraine on Sunday, extending the conflict into new areas. At least 35 people died and more than 130 were wounded, according to regional governor Maxim Kozitsky. He said Russian planes fired around 30 rockets at the facility, but some were intercepted. Reuters was unable to verify his statement. Britain said the incident at the extensive Yavoriv base, just 15 miles from the border with NATO member Poland, marked a significant escalation. It also heightens fears that Russia's invasion of Ukraine could spill over into neighbouring NATO member states. US President Joe Biden has previously said NATO would defend every inch of its territory if that happened.
U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan warned Beijing that they would absolutely face consequences if it helped Moscow evade sweeping sanctions over the war in Ukraine. Sullivan's comments come as he is due to meet with China's top diplomat Yang Jiechi in Rome on Monday. In comments to CNN, Sullivan said that the United States believed China was aware that Russia was planning some action in Ukraine before the invasion took place, although Beijing may not have understood the full extent of what was planned. Now, according to Sullivan, Washington was watching closely to see to what extent Beijing provided economic or material support to Russia, and would impose consequences if that occurred.
Two of us, my friend is Brent Renaud, and he's been shot and left behind.
And how is he?
I don't know.
You don't know.
More than 30,000 NATO troops will begin military drills in Norway today as part of a long-planned exercise. NATO's so-called cold response drills are held every 2 years and bring together troops from over 25 countries. The exercises last for 2 months and test their ability to operate in cold weather environments. The drills come at a heightened time of tension for NATO members as Russia broadens its offensive in Ukraine.
The United States has strongly condemned an overnight missile strike on the Kurdish Iraqi city of Erbil by Iran. Iran's Revolutionary Guard said it launched the attack. A dozen ballistic missiles struck buildings in the city, which is the capital of the Iraqi Kurdistan region. One civilian was injured. France said the strike threatened efforts to complete nuclear talks with Iran.
Australia and the Netherlands have initiated legal proceedings against Russia at the International Civil Aviation Organisation over the barbaric downing of Malaysian Airlines Flight 17, MH17, in July 2014. All 298 people on board, you will remember this horrific story, were killed, including 38 Australians. A day after the tragedy then, Prime Minister Tony Abbott said Russian-backed separatists were responsible, and he was right.
Colombians came out en masse to choose the country's congressional lawmakers and presidential candidates on Sunday in a vote that indicated a significant political shift in this historically conservative country. Discontent and anger against traditional parties and their neoliberal economic policies boosted progressive and independent candidates in the Senate and the House of Representatives. As leftist, centrist and right-wing coalitions tallied votes in their respective primaries, the night's clear winner was Gustavo Petro, a leftist senator and former guerrilla who received more than double the votes of his closest rival, right-wing candidate Federico Gutiérrez.